Hi Internet fans, it's Ryan Perry with Simple Biz Support, and today we're going to talk about backlinks and why they're so important for ranking. If you want to get found on Google, you need to do basic SEO, on-page optimization, make sure that you're using the right keywords and you separate everything out. And then the second step, once your page is optimized, is we want to start doing some off-page optimization, and one of the great ways of doing that is creating a backlink. So what is a backlink? Well, I'm going to use an analogy here, and let's go back to the 1700s and probably the early 1800s when basically everybody thought that the Earth was the center of the universe. Now, instead of it being Earth, we're going to call this your website. And I'm going to put a dollar sign in there because most people have a website for one reason. They either want to generate sales leads or they actually want to sell something. That's typically why we have a website. So this is really our money site. Now, back in the old days, this is the center of the universe. Up above, we have God, and in this case, Google is God. And the reason why I say that is because Google is able to look down on the entire internet. They do searches all the time, going through websites and actually looking what's in that website so that they know, basically they index everything so they know when you do a Google search who to refer to. If they don't know what's out there, how can they refer anything to you? But Google has reign over everything. They see everything and know everything basically. Now, websites in the center of the universe, and we have all these other websites out here. So think of these as stars, planets, whatever you'd like. We're all out there in the wild, wild web. Okay. Now these other websites, we may have a Twitter account, maybe we have Facebook. There's always YouTube, Yelp. What else? We got Merchant Circle. There's article directories. There's news directories. There's blogs. Can't forget blogs. We have all of these different websites, and a lot of these websites share information. And one of the ways they share information is through text linking. That's that blue, when you can click on a blue link and it actually sends you somewhere. That's a text link. That text link is a backlink, and basically a backlink is coming from another website, a link pointing to your website. So as an example, let's say you have a Twitter account, and on that Twitter account you make a post about, hey, just updated my page, go check it out at www.mypage.com. So that ends up being the www.mypage.com is a clickable link. That clickable link is pointed towards your website. When Google comes into Twitter and actually indexes that post, it's going to go, you're referring to something here on this website. That is a vote. And let's think about the prom, king, and queen. How did they become king and queen? Well, they got the most votes. And typically that's the way things work on the internet. When I'm doing research for clients, I look at backlinks as one of the ways to evaluate how easy or how difficult it's going to be to rank well against those competitors, because typically he who has the most backlinks is going to win. So Twitter, backlink. Go on Facebook, we make a post, we have a backlink. We've got a YouTube video. Now, careful on YouTube, just because you post the video doesn't mean you have a backlink. You need to make sure when you go onto YouTube, when you type in the description, that you put the web address in that you want to refer back to. That web address needs to start with http:// then the www. If all you put in is www, when you go and look at the description, you'll notice that the link is not highlighted in blue. It's just going to say www.mypage.com. That's not a backlink because it's not clickable. So a backlink has to be clickable. We create a Yelp account and link to our website. We create an outside blog that creates to our website. Merchant Circle account. We create articles. We have all these other ones. And if we do a really good job and we provide useful content, all these other websites that are out here are all going to create backlinks. Now, one of the things that you need to be careful about when creating backlink program is that Google is really looking at what we call natural backlink practices, if you will. And that is, let's say you start off with a Twitter account and initially you just start tweeting every day, go check out my website, go check out my website. And you got all these backlinks coming in from Twitter pointing to your website. After a while, Google's going to start scratching their head, go, geez, I got a lot of backlinks, but they're all coming from one source. Looks like somebody's trying to manipulate the system. So it's really important that we spread the love around and we get as many websites out here backlinking to us. Part of spreading that love around is also on your website. Let's take a dentist as an example. Typically a dentist is going to have their home page. They're probably going to do teeth whitening. That should be a separate page. And they're going to do some form of cosmetic dentistry also, and that needs to be a separate page. Well, if I'm a dentist user and I want to write about this great dentist that I met, I may have gone there for general dentistry, I may have gone for teeth whitening, or for cosmetic dentistry. Well, let's say I went for cosmetic dentistry. That means my backlink that I create should not go to their home page, but should actually link to the cosmetic dentistry page, because that's the one that I'm talking about, and that's where I want to send people to say, hey, I had a great experience, you need to go check this guy out as a cosmetic dentist. So not only are we concerned about where the backlinks come from, but we're also concerned about where we put them on the website. Do not link directly to your home page. It doesn't look natural. Does that make sense? If you have 10 pages on your website, but everybody's only linking to your home page, looks like somebody's trying to manipulate the system, and not only that, they're being lazy about it. People should be talking about the different pages on your website. And I'm only worried about the pages that you want to rank well for. We're not worried about the Contact Us page or the About Us page, but the pages on your site that are here to generate money. So, overview, backlinks, very important. Each one of these backlinks is a vote. Google is up here looking down and seeing all of these backlinks. If you have them and your competitors don't, more than likely you're going to rank much better than your competitor. However, if the opposite is true, if your competitors are doing a backlink program and they're getting all these votes and you have nothing, you're probably not going to rank very well. Hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below, or any comments in general. It's been a pleasure.